Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I think this offense really relies on their ability to run the football, especially early in games, because you want to demoralize the opponent. So that's great news there. Opening drive, first third down, and you pick up the first down by a lot of yards.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls it in, it's Booker. Across the 25, he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Francis. He's got him. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Fires into the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Tulsa!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The option look. He'll toss it. Hard running there. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Francis. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Booker. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here we go. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Off play action on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down.
There he goes! And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Right back to the well.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The kick is on its way. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Francis. Fires to the middle. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
That's caught. It's Ballard. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. And they can't make the connection.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Ballard.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Lucas. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, they try to fake left and go bootleg right. Really nothing happening on that one. That doesn't mean they have to shelve that play, though. There's some window dressing you can add to that. Maybe get a tight end out in the flat, maybe a receiver.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up 14 over LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fakes to grab. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Hainsworth. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll loft one deep down the left side. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. To the air, it's Francis. Buying some time. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. That's caught. It's Beal. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. He's got 98 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Richardson.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richardson. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Now facing a third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they are getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kemp. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Running into the open space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll try to power it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every